On First Hill, the slope climbs east from downtown toward Lake Washington. Today, we're counting down 5 Seattle area neighborhoods and suburbs to see what $2,500 a month rents, using HUD Fair Market Rents for fiscal year 2026. Think of this as a room count ranking, not a claim that one place is better than another. We're following the same monthly budget across the greater Seattle area, from in-city neighborhoods to nearby cities, and watching how the rental category changes. Number 5 is Yarrow Point, a small King County town on the east side, with a population of 1,134 at the 2020 census. Here, $2,500 a month sits below the median studio rent. A studio is about $3,110 per month, per HUD Fair Market Rents in fiscal year 2026. That makes Yarrow Point the tightest fit in the countdown. Zillow puts the typical home value around $1,995,242 in 2026. Yarrow Point is also a reminder that location and housing type can matter as much as the rent number itself. With a walk score of 12, according to Walk Score in 2026, this is not the kind of place where the neighborhood layout does all the work for daily errands. The story here is simple. At this budget, Yarrow Point lands at the not-quite median studio level. It sets the baseline before the countdown starts opening up. Number 4 is Briarcliff, in Seattle's Magnolia area, northwest of downtown. Magnolia is the second largest neighborhood in Seattle by area, occupying a hilly headland overlooking Puget Sound. And Briarcliff carries that ridge and view setting. With $2,500 a month, you're around studio territory here. The median studio is about $2,450 per month, per HUD Fair Market Rents in fiscal year 2026. Zillow puts the typical home value around $1,278,659 in 2026. What stands out about Briarcliff is that the same budget crosses the studio threshold, but not by a huge margin. The walk score is 48, according to Walk Score in 2026, so the area reads more residential than dense urban core. Compared with Yarrow Point, the rental picture shifts from below studio territory to a studio-level result. In a Seattle neighborhood with Puget Sound outlooks and Magnolia's hilly geography, that's the key trade-off. Number 3 is First Hill, one of Seattle's most central neighborhoods, named for the first hill encountered when traveling east from downtown. This is where the budget makes a meaningful jump. $2,500 a month rents a one-bedroom here, with the median one-bedroom at about $2,190 per month, per HUD Fair Market Rents in fiscal year 2026. First Hill also has a walk score of 99, according to Walk Score in 2026. That means the rent result comes in a dense, highly walkable part of the city. First Hill's placement is important because it shows that more central does not always mean less space in this specific comparison. You're no longer talking about a studio benchmark. You're into one-bedroom territory, while staying right next to downtown's eastern edge. The neighborhood's hilltop geography, its connection toward Lake Washington, and its proximity to Seattle's core all make the rental category here especially notable. At number 3, the fixed budget is starting to work harder. Number 2 is Burien, a suburban city in King County located south of Seattle on Puget Sound. Burien had a population of 52,066 at the 2020 census, making it the 25th most populous city in Washington. Here, $2,500 a month rents a two-bedroom, with the median two-bedroom at about $2,190 per month, per HUD Fair Market Rents in fiscal year 2026. Zillow puts the typical home value around $843,827 in 2026. Burien's ranking comes from that move into two-bedroom territory while staying within the broader Seattle orbit. Its walk score is 89, according to Walk Score in 2026, which adds another useful signal for day-to-day neighborhood access. The Puget Sound location also gives Burien a different setting from the in-city hill neighborhoods higher up the map. By this point in the countdown, the same rent number is clearly producing more room. And number 1 is Bremerton, a city in Kitsap County and the largest city on the Kitsap Peninsula. Bremerton's population was 43,505 at the 2020 census, with an estimated 44,122 in 2021. Here's the biggest jump in the countdown. $2,500 a month rents a 3-bedroom, with the median 3-bedroom at about $2,420 per month, per HUD Fair Market Rents in fiscal year 2026. Zillow puts the typical home value around $396,676 in 2026. Bremerton lands at number 1 because it's the only place here where the budget reaches median 3-bedroom territory. Its walk score is 80, according to Walk Score in 2026. So the housing result is not happening in a place with no neighborhood access signal. The key distinction is the bedroom count. Same monthly rent, more enclosed rooms than the other 4 stops. For a greater Seattle comparison, Bremerton shows how much the map can change the rental equation. So, the countdown is Yarrow Point at 5, Briarcliff at 4, First Hill at 3, Burien at 2, and Bremerton at 1. Using HUD Fair Market Rents for fiscal year 2026, the shift is clear. The same $2,500 moves from below median studio territory to studio, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and finally 3-bedroom territory. That's the real takeaway. In the Seattle area, the budget is only half the story. The location decides what category it lands in. What did we miss? Which Seattle area neighborhood, suburb, or specific pocket would have made your top 5? And what would you rank higher? If this breakdown helped, tap the like button and subscribe for more Seattle neighborhood deep dives. Tell me what you want next. Rents by light rail access, waterfront neighborhoods, east side comparisons, or a closer look at one specific place. Every rent, home value, and score in this video is sourced, and you'll find the links in the description.